Hey man, are you are you okay? You look really distraught about that pickle sandwich, and I don't know, this kind of seems like it's up your alley, so it's weird. I'm trying to remember the order of all the pickle stuff, man. It's what? So it goes Pickle Rick, American Pickle, Popeye's Pickled Chicken Sandwich, right? That's the order? Yeah. Yeah, buddy, that's the order. What is wrong with you?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Coco's Create. I'm Coleman, and I am here doing a Popeyes review. And before I get into any of that, though, I want to say I'm sorry for the delay. And you might be saying, Coleman, you uploaded last week. What delay are you talking about? I'm talking about the delay between the video before and last week's video, the 2-month delay. I don't think you were confused about that. I put those words in your mouth. To be honest, I've just been busy. Been in a bit of a creative drought. Not that, I'm writing too much for this, but between finding items and sitting down to record and, getting amped up for it and figuring out the skits and stuff like that, it's not a ton of work, but it is work, and ultimately, it's just something that kind of sits on you. But I want to say that I have missed doing Coco's Create. The last video, that was recorded a little bit ago. I think that was actually recorded sometime in March. And so, I've been meaning to get back for a little bit. But I miss doing Coco's. Don't get it twisted. All right. So, Coco's, I'm hoping that we can come back. We can stay solid for 2025, get back on the horse, keep it up again, and rock and roll with it is really all I'm asking here. But yeah, so with that, this is actually kind of a return to form for Coco's, I feel like, because Coco's started with a pickle juice slush. And since then, pickle items kind of were almost a staple of the Coco's channel, but it's been a bit. I actually think the last pickle-themed item that I reviewed was, I believe it was a Pickles Pringle, and that was back in, COVID. That was back in, peak COVID. So that was 2020. That might have been, 5 years ago at this point. Wow. There might be one that I'm kind of forgetting in the middle somewhere in there. But I think that's the last one I fully recall. Although, no, I must have done one somewhere in between. I don't know. The Coco Maniacs out there, you can let me know. Maybe I'll look back and throw it in editing if I remember. I probably won't, let's be honest. We're just trying to make the videos come out at this point, y'all. It's gonna take me a second to get the gears going to that point where I can actually come in and edit some stuff and do some specials, kind of things like that. But just know we're working on it, all right? But yes, pickles were kind of a staple of the Coco's channel for a while. And with that, there is a new pickle item that it's very predominant, and it's something that is very interesting to me. It's not just, this chip has a pickle flavor now, because every chip has a pickle flavor now, ever since that. I'm still pretty sure it was Pringles. It might have been a Lay's, though, but ever since, one chip did it, every chip now has a pickle flavor. We've been there, we've seen it, we've reviewed it, right? But there is, there's new item, or should I say 2, technically 3, but we're only doing 2. You might be saying, Coleman, you got yourself a nice little lemonade there. Wrong. I got myself the pickle chilled lemonade from Popeyes. That's right, Popeyes pickle menu. That's what we're reviewing today, baby. So we've got the Popeyes pickle lemonade, and then we also have the Popeyes pickle glazed chicken sandwich. And so this has a semi-sweet, semi-tangy pickle glaze on it, as well as having pickles itself. And I believe besides that, it's just kind of your standard chicken sandwich. There is one other item. I believe they've had fried pickles on the menu for a while, but they do have fried pickles at Popeyes. That's kind of considered part of their menu, but I do believe that those have been on the list, right? And then the other item is there is a frozen version of the chilled lemonade. I thought about doing that. I thought that's kind of neat. It sounds a little neater. But then I thought that might dull down the flavor a little bit. You're getting the frozen, effect rather than just the straight flavor on this. So I think I'm gonna start Burgie, and then I'm gonna wash it down with some lemonade. So let's go ahead and dive in here. Also, just so you know, it does come in a meal. I believe the meal was $9.89. I ordered online, so I got some fries as a side, a little side of fries, and then also if you use the app for the first time, not sponsored, unless you want to be Popeyes. But if you use the app for the first time, you get a free side a free side or small drink included with purchase of $5 or more. So I got some red beans and rice because I just kind of sounded yummy. So here we go. Fry, and then we'll get into the real review. They got that double breaded fry. It just goes a little crazy. I'm sorry to tell you. Okay, so here it is. You can see that's the pickle glaze right there. It's red, and I'm not sure why because it just described it as like a pickle glaze. Now I do think it's supposed to be like a bread pickle, like a bread and butter pickle. But yeah, you can see like that's the sauce there, and then it's got the pickles, and then it's got the chicken sandwich. It smells very pickly, and I like that. Yeah, because it did describe it as a sweet and tangy pickle. So I'm assuming it's supposed to be like more of a bread and butter than a dill, but let's find out. Cheers. Ooh, that's really good. I'm going to try to get a bite. In fact, I'm even going to pick off this pickle because I want to get a bite without pickle to see if the pickle taste comes through without them. It does really nicely, actually, and the sauce is also kind of peppery, kind of yummy, kind of zingy. But yeah, that sauce is really good. So it's not just the pickle flavor. It does have like a little bit of a pepper, not like a spice to it. There's a very mild spice, but not anything spicy at all. It might disturb some people. Some ketchup is spicy kind of folk, but that's good. It gives you a nice, very sweet pickle plate. It's not really a bread and butter, but it is a little bit of a sweeter pickle taste. It still has that dill pickle taste. It's got the sour a little bit, the vinegar. It's not overwhelmingly sweet, but it does have those sweeter notes to kind of bring you into it. That's really yummy. And then let's go ahead and try to wash it down with a little pickle lemonade. This one I'm a little bit more skeptical of. Because pickle drinks are often just too dang much. But cheers. What? It has like the faintest little pickle tickle. Gross, get your minds out of the gutter. But it's not like, I don't know, you just kind of like, on your tongue a little bit. I don't hate it, but I don't think I really like it either. It almost just tastes like watered down lemonade a little bit with like a very slight pickle aftertaste. I don't know, maybe they didn't use, good enough pickle juice, but it's really just kind of giving me like Yeah, the lemonade with like the pickle juice note, and then it kind of just tastes watery as well in there. Yeah, it's just kind of a bad lemonade almost. There is a pickle taste in there, it's just not strong. Burger, if I was to rate that on a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'd give Burger like a probably like a 9.3 out of 10. I would like to see maybe like spicy options available for this burger as well. I think that could really just like hit the spicy pickle. I think that could go crazy. But this is very solid, very yummy as is. The pickle lemonade, I think I would just give that like a straight 3 out of 10. Again, like I was kind of scared and kind of had hopes, and both my scaredness and my hopes were dashed here. Because I was like, maybe it'll be really good, maybe it'll be absolutely disgusting. It wasn't either one. It was just watery lemonade with the slightest bit of pickle. If you've tried this, let me know if I just got a bad one. Maybe we'll follow up in a quick hit, try it again. If you think that I just got a bad one, maybe I'll try the chilled or the frozen. This is the chilled. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Pickle menu, decent job. I think the pickle taste could have been pushed even further beyond, but overall, it wasn't too bad. And yeah, so that's really all I have to say. If you like this video, go ahead and drop that like. If you didn't like this video, it's okay to drop that dislike, but let me know what you didn't like about it. If you're like, Coleman, you're a Yaposaurus today, I'm like, that's why you're on the channel, brother, for the yap. If you wanted somebody to like honestly review, you'd go to like some Psalms profile that reviews fast food as well or something. I don't know. But hey, just let me know what you didn't like so I can make these videos better for you. If you want to see more of my content, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure if you want to be notified of whatever I post, whatever it is, be the first one there, all that good stuff, make sure you ring that little dinger bell. Boom! Just like that. And YouTube will send you a post, whatever I post, whatever it is, you can be the first one there, all that good stuff. Make sure you check out the links in the description for little updates to Coco's. We got Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, little updates on there, stuff like that. So make sure you check those out if you're craving more Coco's content. And with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see ya in the next one. Bye!